fellow couponers, today I wanted to do a video on receipt scanning apps where you can get cash back for scanning receipts. So the two that I primarily use are this Fetch Rewards and Receipt Hog, but there's also the Walmart Savings Catcher. So you can also use receipts on Checkout51 and Ibotta. However, you have to purchase specific items in order to get the savings that you want. So there's sometimes on Ibotta where you can, submit any receipt item and you get 25 cents back. But primarily I was going to do a video about Receipt Hog and Fetch Rewards. So Receipt Hog is a lot more difficult than Fetch Rewards. I like Fetch Rewards a lot better. And one of the reasons why is that Receipt Hog only allows you to have 3 CVS receipts a day, or you can only submit 3 a day, and you can't submit more than 3 from one transaction day. So, for example, I've got 1, 2 from April 1st, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 from April 4th. So I would have to scan these 2 today, or I could do these 3 today and these 2 tomorrow. You have, I think, a 14-day window period on Receipt Hog. And when you get into all those apps, you can certainly see that information. It's very clear when you are in Receipt Hog what your the period is. So the week period is April 1st through April 7th, but you have 14 days to upload them. So, because I want to get more done, I'll just start with the April, or actually, no, this is also a strategic thing. So see how I have my 100 of 100 coins earned from receipt, and today is the 6th of April, so the 4th of April, or so the 8th of April, I will start over and have to do the 100 coins again. So, because the value of these receipts is $40.20, it's better for me to wait until next week on the 8th to scan these in. And that's because I'll get more points for the bigger dollar value. Whereas these guys, the total was 0. So the maximum that I can get Receipt Hog wise, I think, is like 5 or 10 coins. So it's worthwhile to go ahead and scan them now. So to scan them, you just go to the camera icon down there and you hit camera. And then once the camera pops up, you take a picture of the receipt. And then you hit done, assuming that you've taken the picture correctly and that it's clear. And then they usually ask this little question here. Who went with you? How was your trip? Sometimes it wants to listen to my fingers and sometimes it doesn't. And then you would proceed on with more receipts to scan. I went ahead and decided that I'd only redeem those 2 receipts, the 0, these 2 right here are the processing receipts, these ones from CVS, because the rest of them have a high enough total on the receipt that would earn more coins back on Receipt Hog. And I've got a review on Receipt Hog that I will include in the About section below that you can check out that explains it more in depth and all that kind of stuff. So when I've scanned it on Receipt Hog, you can see I put a little RH on the bottom of the receipt so that I don't scan it again. And also, I can use these receipts again to scan on other apps such as Checkout51. So like Checkout51 every month, or sorry, every week has this option of where you can submit any grocery trip over $60 for a chance to win $500. So I always do that if I've scanned a receipt on Fetch Rewards, same one on Receipt Hog. If I bought everything at Walmart, then I scan it on Walmart Savings Catcher, and then I come here and I submit it for the grocery trip over $60 for a chance to win. Of course, these don't apply in that situation, so they won't be joining the others on Checkout51. So going on to Fetch Rewards, I also have a review on this app, and in order to keep this video a little bit shorter, I'll include a link to our Fetch Rewards review. They updated the software, I'd say about a month to 6 weeks ago. I freaking love this app. Freaking love it. So they give you pretty much 25 points back on your receipts, but there are certain items, like if I were to buy that Tresemme shampoo right there, they would give me an additional 1,500 points. And that 1,500 points equates to $1.50. So they've been funky about accepting receipts that are 0 total. You can see my completed ones. So what I do is you scan the receipt. Oops. You don't really scan it, you take a picture of it, but they call it scanning. So then it says processing, your receipt is uploading, unable to process, correct total. I usually just change it to 1 cent so that someone will review it, because I don't think that the computerized system understands how a receipt can be 1 cent or 0. So then I start the process again, hit up the next receipt. Sorry for the fluorescent buzzing in the background. Hit finish. Fluorescent light, correct total. And then I'll do a receipt where the total isn't, where it just accepts it. So this is a local grocery store receipt from here. And sometimes on the longer ones you have to take 2 pictures. And then you hit finish and then it processes. And then how beautiful is that? It says my total was $768. It was. I got 25 points. And that is that for that one. And then I'll just continue on to do the rest. Okay, so the only tricky thing about Fetch Rewards is that you can only submit 14 receipts in the last 7 days. So I'll have to wait a couple days so that I can submit the rest of these that weren't able to go through. Alright, now moving on to Wal-mart Saving Catcher. Wal-mart Savings Catcher obviously only takes Walmart receipts, and once you're signed in and have an account, then you just hit this little barcode right there. And the beauty of a QR code. Alright, so you scan the QR code, and then it automatically will find it in the system, and you can hit submit receipt, and then receipt is submitted. And there you have it. So they knew that I bought that yesterday in Roland Park. And then here we go again. Come on. Okay, this is another good thing to see. So when it doesn't just take it immediately, you can type the item barcode. So I'll press that, and then what you're looking for is this long number here, the 08891917. So I'll go ahead and do okay and hit done, and then hit submit, and then I'm gonna have to choose the date, which was yesterday. Done, and hit submit. And then I want to submit it to Savings Catcher. It also keeps a tally of your purchase history. So how Savings Catcher works is if this product that the eye drops that I paid $9.88 for, if it's sold at Target, for example, or it's on sale at Target this week for $9.75, I would get the difference of 13 cents put on my Walmart Savings Catcher app, and I could either print that out as a gift card to redeem in store, or I could just scan my phone when I'm in the store and have that amount taken off my total purchase. So it's little amounts, but it adds up over time, which is really nice.